Hello and good afternoon and welcome to class 102 with me, April Moon, your Pilates teacher for today. We've got a 30-minute class that's going to work your entire body from head to toe and it's suitable for all ages. All you need is a mat, a cushion or a head block if you've got one, and a little bit of space to get going. So I'll just give it a few moments before we start. As always, this is suitable for beginners, even if you've done Pilates before, but excuse me, please be aware of your own limitations. If you have any previous injuries with some exercises that might trigger them off, please be really careful and work within your own means and don't overdo it. Okay, so we're going to get started. We're going to sit on our heels today. If you really struggle to sit on your heels, you can sit cross-legged, because I know that some people can't always do that, but that can just be because you've got really tight feet actually and ankles. So sit cross-legged if you need to. But you're going to sit up really nice and tall and drop your shoulders away from your ears. And you're going to have your chin parallel to the floor. And all you're going to do is place your hands on your thighs and then inhale and exhale, push your shoulders away from your ears. This is probably one of the nicest exercises you can do anywhere, at any time, even driving, sitting at a desk, standing up. It just helps to alleviate tension within the neck. And release. Inhale. Exhale, push down. And release. Inhale. Exhale, push down. And release. And two more. Breathe in. And breathe out. And release. And again, inhale. Now exhale, really try and push your elbows down towards your body, but keep your spine long. And release. Then inhale, exhale, tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. And release. Another side. And up, and then just keep going like this, just to open up the neck. And we'll do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then inhale, exhale, nod your chin down towards your chest and stretch out the back of the neck. And lift up. And again, nod down. And lift. And just keep going. Remember, you never want the chin right towards the chest. And lift up. And we're going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just roll your shoulders forwards and take your time. Remember, this is safe to page, so you can come back and do this first 5 minutes every morning or just before bed or throughout the day. It will really help to alleviate any tension within your shoulders. And then if you're getting a bit sore onto your heels, don't forget you can always come to sit down cross-legged if you want to. But now we're going to stretch your arms out to the side, drop the shoulders and squeeze. And then come back out. Squeeze in. And out. Good. So imagine you're trying to squeeze something really heavy in towards your chest. Imagine you're trying to squeeze your elbows together, but every time you do this, drop your shoulders away from your ears, because shoulders are naughty. They like to always rise up. So you need to keep them down. Let's do 4, Drop the shoulders. 3, 2, that's my own arm clicking there, and 1. And release down. Good. And then from here, just lift your arms up and then just circle the wrists. We often forget about our wrists and ankles, so by stretching them out here and there, you'll be amazed at how much looser they will feel. And the other way. Wonderful. And if you're not sitting cross-legged, we will now. And keep a nice tall spine. Take the left hand down, lift up the right arm, drop the shoulder, and stretch over. And then come down. Stretch. And then come down, lift, and stretch. And then come down. We'll do 4. Just open up the sides of the body. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Now take the hands onto the knees, round, nod your chin towards your chest, and then round through the spine. And just release. And then restack and lift up. And again, nod and come round. And then lift. And again, nod. And lift. And we're going to do 4. 3. 2. And 1. Wonderful. Now take your right hand to left elbow and left to right. Drop the shoulders and inhale. Exhale, imagine you're pushing your elbows forward. Bring the elbows down. And again, inhale. Exhale, push round. Come in and down. And again, lift. And push. And down. And 2 more. And down, and last one. And release. Wonderful. Now come and lay down onto the floor. Hug the knees in towards the chest and rock side to side. And now we're going to roll those ankles. So just part the feet and then just circle the ankles around. You'll feel all the muscles in your shins, up your shins working too. Keep the shoulders dropped, and then the other way. Try and draw a nice big circle with those ankles. Good, then release, and then just rock side to side, massaging out that lower back. Good. Left foot onto the floor, lift up the right leg, and just to start to activate the core and the hips, keep the left leg really still, pelvis in neutral, drop the shoulders, relax the upper body, and imagine from your hips up and your left leg, your body is in concrete, it cannot move. The only thing that's moving is your right hip. And once you think of it like that, you'll find you get so much more out of the exercise. Let's switch direction. And one more. and release down. Good, just wiggle out those hips. Other side. So imagine you're in concrete, just the left leg moving and circle around. Then the other way. And 2. And 1. Good. Now walk both feet forward and just pop the right foot through between the left heel and the left glute. Imagine you're trying to get your right knee down to the floor as much as you can without arching your back. And that is a really nice stretch you can do first thing in the morning, last thing at night. Open up the hips. As we just work them, it's good to stretch them off. And then the other way. Right foot on the floor, left foot through. Oh, that feels nice. Drop the shoulders down, keep the neck long. Okay, let's work on a little bit of flexibility now. So hug in the right leg, drop the shoulders, and then inhale. Don't push too much, we're still warming up, but exhale, try and straighten that leg. And release and come down. Left side, drop the shoulders, inhale, exhale, stretch up. And release. Excuse me, good. So, legs up, hands behind the lower back, and all we're going to do is keep those legs as straight as you can, just push through your heels. That's all you're going to do. And then point the toes and bend the knees. So it's just a little bit of core activation here. So lift, push through, and point, and release. Good, push, lift. You might find that every time you do it, point, you might feel like you're getting a little bit more flexible in those legs. Push through the heels and lift up. And point. And come down. Let's do 2 more. Push and lift. Point. And come down. And last one. Push. Lift up. And then point. And release. Good. And then just let your hips rock side to side. You would have really felt that in the legs, even though it's only a little movement. You'll be surprised at how you can feel it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take those legs back up. So you're here, extending, or you slight bend the knees if you need to, and then just part the feet, bring them back in. So it's only a small movement. You might feel this in your thighs, that's totally normal. Good. Now we're going to go a little bit quicker. We're going to do 10. So we're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. And if you felt any tension in your legs, cross one ankle over the other and then push the knees out to the side. And then just part your ankles so you're trying to get your knees down to the floor, and that will relieve any tension you've got into your thighs. Good. Now we've done our lower abdominals. Let's just move up into the upper abdominals. So move your head pillow away, and you're just going to have your head into your hands. Drop the shoulders away from the ears, elbows are wide. And then inhale, nod, exhale, lift. And then lower down. And then again, come up and lift. Really squeeze and hold. And lower. Good. We're going to do 5. Elbows wide every time. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it. Elbows wide. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Release. Pop that head pillow back and rock side to side. Good. Okay, now let's come to work into the sides of the body. Just going to move that off. Okay, so right elbow onto the floor. Going to extend the legs up nice and long. Right elbow in line with the shoulder. And then all you're going to do is take the left hand in front of the body, bring the right feet, both feet and both legs even, and you're going to inhale and then exhale. You're going to try and lift off. So we're coming into a side plank, okay? Now, if this is too hard for you, don't worry. You can bend the right knee back, and that will aid a lot of your support, and you can lift up here. If you find this a little bit too easy, you can take the hand to the hip, or you can extend the arm up, okay? Please just be really careful. If you have high blood pressure, don't go too fast. Please take your time and make sure you exhale when you're holding your plank. Don't hold your breath, okay? So you want your elbow in line with the shoulder. Either bend the right knee or extend both legs out. And you want a nice long tummy. And then you're going to breathe in and you're going to breathe out. You're going to lift up and hold it for 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, I found that easy. You can always upgrade. Inhale, exhale, lift for 3, 2, 1. And down. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, exhale. If you want, make it even harder for 3, 2, 1. Or you can, sorry, what I was going to say, if you're finding that you've got a little bit of shoulder tension, it's probably because you're collapsing into your shoulder. So you want to keep the space between the ear and the shoulder nice and open. And again, inhale, exhale, lift for 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then come over to the other side. So, whatever you did on one side, we always repeat so the body's even. So make sure that the shoulder is in line with the elbow. Extend your body nice and long, whether you've got one leg back or not. And you're going to inhale, exhale, lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And again, inhale, exhale, lift. Oh, even on wobbling. For 3, 2, 1, and lower. Got 2 more. Breathe, big breath in. And breathe out. 3, 2, and 1. And last one, inhale, exhale up. For 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come down. Let's just stretch off those shoulders. Knees as wide as the mat to help open up the inner thighs and hips. Hands down. Stretch it forward. Just breathe in and out. If you need to, you can take your pillow underneath your forehead and breathe in and out. And then lift up. Good. Come on to all fours. So wrists in line with the shoulders, knees in line with the hips. Before we do anything else, we're just going to circle around onto the knees and back. Circle. Then the other way. And relax. Wrist in line with the shoulders. And then circle round and around through. And uncurl. And again, inhale, nod. And uncurl. And again, nod round. And last time, this time, move the hands closer to your knees. Inhale, exhale round. And release. Take the elbows down to the floor, round through the spine, and release that back. And then come up. Good, okay. Now let's work into the back. We're going to come onto our hands and knees once again. And you want to make sure that you've got equal weight between the hands and the knees. I know I always say this because it's so important to get everything right, and you want your pelvis even in neutral here. So you don't want to be rounding through or sticking out too much, just halfway, okay? And then what you're going to do is slide the right arm forward and then just lift it up. And then we're going to squeeze it back and extend it forward. So squeeze it in, just activating the shoulders. Try not to lean too much with the hips. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come down. Good. Other side. So inhale, lift the arm. Drop the shoulder. Squeeze it back. So you feel all down one side. Squeeze it. Keep the neck in line with the spine. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Well done. And then just do a few spinal rolls just to relax that back off. Now let's work into the legs. So your feet are hip width apart. And dropping the shoulders, you're going to inhale, slide that right leg back and lift it up. And you're going to tap it to the floor and squeeze. So you're going to tap and lift. Try and keep that lower back really still, so you don't want to tilt the hips. I'm going to do 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. And other side. Slide the left foot. Look, left foot back. Squeeze. Good. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And then just release down. Elbows come down, forehead comes down. Just breathe in and out. Wonderful. Okay, so now what we're going to do is work into really the entire body for this next one. We're going to lift up opposite arms and legs in that same position. If you know that you have especially with anything with lower back or shoulders, and you feel a little bit unstable when you do this, what I would suggest is coming down onto your elbows and lifting your leg up and holding it there for about 10 seconds and then coming back in. Just because sometimes you can, when moving, especially opposite arm to leg, in this position, you might find that you might hurt yourself. So please go within your own limitations. You're all adults, but I will just say that one quick thing. So come back to that all fours position, relax the feet, never have your feet like this in an all fours position. And then what you're going to do is slide the left leg back, lift up the right arm, lift everything up, and we're just going to hold it. Your eyes are staring down towards your mat. If you wobble, that's okay. You can always lower the hand and leg slightly, that might help. But imagine someone's pulling your leg and your arm. So your hips aren't tipping, they're nice and long. For 3, 2, 1. Tap everything down, slide everything in, other side. Right leg out first, then the left arm, then lift. Tap down, lift back in. Let's keep going with that. So left arm, left leg, right arm, then lift everything together. Exhale, lengthen the whole body. Tap it down and come back in. Right leg, left arm, drop the shoulders and lift. And come down and in. One more each side. Left leg, right arm, inhale, exhale, lift up. And tap down and come in. And one more time, right leg, left arm and lift. For 3, 2, and 1. Tap it down. Good. Elbows down and round through the back. Forehead down. Just breathe in and out. And then lift back up. Oh wow, time goes so quick, doesn't it? Come and lay down. I'm just going to do a few stretches. So rolling down onto your back, glue your big toes together, not literally, hands in the middle of the knees and push out and drop the shoulders and then rock side to side. And feet down, left foot down, sorry, right foot goes through that gap, right knee down. Then come in, right foot on the floor, left foot through. And release. Good, we've got just literally 30 seconds left to relax the body. So drop the shoulders away from the ears and just breathe in and out. Let your body relax and switch off. Then inhale, exhale, stretch. And then gently roll up. Come to sit up nice and tall. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Stretch the arms out. Lift and lower. Breathe in and lower. And last one, in and lower. And thank you all so much for joining me today. I really hope you enjoyed the class. Don't forget, it's always saved to the page, so you can come back to it anytime you wish. Have a fantastic week, and I'll see you all next Monday. Bye bye.